Hi, everyone. Many of the people in the meeting today said to me, can we have another live session tonight? And I said, well, I don't organize Zoom meetings. Other people need to organize the meetings. So I decided to have a question and answer session. So I hope some of you can come on to this question and answer session. So yes, I've just had a meeting behind me, a fairly long meeting. Okay, we have a few people coming on now. Just confirm whether the sound is okay, please. So I just finished the meeting in Lazonia where we have a couple of people on. Let's see how many people we can get on. Many of the people in the meeting are probably on the way home. But maybe some of you can come on. Hi, Kathy. Thanks. Sound is great. Okay, that's awesome. So yes, I might look a bit disheveled and tired. Yes, my throat has done a lot of talking. We have 16 people on now. Hi, Marina. Okay, Marina was at the meeting, so at least she's home. Many people are still traveling. We had some people come from Mpumalanga. We almost have 30 people on now. Please like the video so that we can drive these algorithms. I do want to make an announcement now. To everyone on the channel, even the people that have not been to the meeting. There's an announcement I want to make with regards to the channel. So please hit the like button so that we can get those algorithms up there. Hi, David. Hi, Glenda. Welcome. So this was the first Double A Days meeting where I went through the good, the bad, and the just plain ugly, looking at the different ideas out there in the world and in South Africa. And I said it was going to be brutal, and I believe it was. The people in the meeting can tell me I didn't beat around the bush. No pun intended. I literally laid things bare, and I decided that these meetings in future gets to the just cuts to the bone, and it cuts to the chase, and we need to now chase the best idea and then follow that idea. It's very important. Hi, Andre, Heidi, Bueta Ziel, welcome. We're almost at 40 people, so please share this link. I didn't announce it now, but many of the people in the meeting, we were about 60. It was a large group. I had to put up my PA system so that I could speak to the people. And I thought we were going to have a fairly small group, maybe 20 to 30 people, so I wouldn't need the PA, but then I had to put the speakers out, and it was a good idea. So I'm going to give you questions, time for questions and answers. And you can almost treat this as a live session, although it's not an official Double A Days meeting, but you can shoot and ask questions. And I'll try and carry on till about 9. My throat is quite sore. I've been speaking for quite some time. I started meeting from 1 o'clock with specific people, and then at 3 o'clock we started the meeting. We finished up at about 6, which is why I'm starting the meeting later. They can't carry on as long as before. We've got over 40 people. Hi, Phil. Okay, Phil was at the meeting. So yes, it's great to see some of the people that was at the meeting come onto the stream. Hi, Johan, Maggie, Century City, Cape Town. Shane. Maggie, what's it like to live inside a smart city? Tell us. We have 46 people on now. Okay, that is great. The one announcement I want to make with regards to the Double A Days channel is that I am going to, or have created, a membership option. And this membership option, what it will give you is 2 unique videos every single month. So every month you will get 2 unique videos, and every Thursday evening at 8 o'clock, there will be a live chat with me. So the people that choose to be members of the channel, the option I picked was a 59.99 Rand option. I'm not sure exactly how much YouTube gets of that. I think they get 30% if I'm not mistaken. But this makes it possible for me to spend the amount of time that I am on the channel and actually continue it the way that I am. Because at the moment we're not touring, and I need to make sure that I can sustain my family on as little as possible. And this will hopefully make that possible. If we can, for instance, get 100 people to become 00 Days channel members, it'll make a difference to me and the family. I've exhausted most of my normal savings at this stage to contribute towards this tour, and so have you. So I really want to thank everyone that's made this tour possible. Now, the touring, although the touring has stopped, the meetings aren't stopping. So there will be meetings across many provinces. So we still need to be able to fund that. If you are willing to do that, I've split the accounts between a 00 Days account and then the account for the Freedom Initiative, which will cover the cost for these larger gatherings, and then also the travels to the other meetings, which will be every Saturday. We will have a meeting next Saturday. We're in Pretoria East, and that meeting's almost full. I will announce on Monday if there's a couple of spaces left for that meeting. But you are free to arrange a meeting. Contact me and I will travel out, and then we will come and speak in the area. If it's too far out, we won't return to our base. We will stay over. We would need accommodation or pay for accommodation. But for me to be able to sustain my family, I have just received, another a contract inquiry for a contract at Kuba for 78,000 Rand a month. And, for me to carry on doing what I'm doing, I need very little to sustain my family. And I need to be able to pay SARS anything I get for personal gain. So in starting the channel membership, $59.99 a month, you will be able to get 2 unique videos a month if you think that's worth your while. And then 4 live chats. Every Thursday, 8 o'clock at night, you will have a live chat with me. So it will be a communication. It'll be a chat. It's not going to just be a normal live stream where I speak. So I really look forward to doing that. I don't know if it's going to work. But the thing is, if that doesn't work, then I would have to make other plans to receive a normal income to sustain my family and myself, because we've left everything behind, literally. And yes, it's a new adventure. I don't know where it's going to end up. We'll have to see. I normally have faith first, and then I see what happens. So it's going to be exciting. We have about 68 people on. So tell me what you think about that. So there will be a membership that I will launch where you will get 4 chats in a month, live chats every Thursday, 8 o'clock at night, and then 2 unique videos only for channel members. And yes, I'm doing this as I'm very open with you to try and get some income for myself and the family. Something I haven't done during the tour. I haven't earned a salary since November 2014, except when I was on contract at Kuba from 2016 to 2018. So, I used to just take business income to just survive. And that's why I've taught my family to live off the minimum taxable amount. So if I and my wife literally add together the 2 minimum salaries that you can get not to be taxed, we can survive on that. And we wouldn't have been able to do that 2 years before, but we have prepared ourselves to be able to live like that. So we need very little. So get a job, someone says. Well, I can get a job. If you don't think that me making videos is okay, then I can. I've been given offers, big offers that most people would take, and I can take them, and I can stop all of this immediately. So I can do that. Hi, Dimitri. Hi, Fatima. So 401412 says, get a job. So please tell me, what job must I get? We have some clever people on this live stream. I would love to hear what they have to say. I can go and work for 2 years in a contract at Kubik Nuclear Power Station. How about doing that? So yes, all my other videos will continue as per normal. So it's not going to affect the normal channel at all. This will be additional. So I will still do live streams randomly like I do now, That's not going to stop. But for the people that are members, you will get 4 live chats a month, and we can get deep down and personal in those live chats, because it is for members of the Double Days channel, and then 2 unique videos a month. But the In the News and the Freedom Initiative, all of those are not going to be a part of that. It's important that the channel still achieves what I've wanted to achieve all along, and that is to get information to people, open up their minds. So none of the videos on the channel now will be included in that. So from next month, from the beginning of next month, I will start the first live chat next week, Thursday, and then it will continue after that every single Thursday. And I will make 2 unique videos for members only in a month. Okay, so tell me how you... Okay, we have a troll in here. It's so easy to remove them now. And they're gone. But I do want to get your thoughts, because I mean, this is important for you to understand. I want to be as open, as honest with everybody. Yeah, so this other troll, you won't be able to comment anymore. He's hidden from this channel forever. It's very easy to do. Willem, you started this, Des. You need to finish it. We need more people like you. I will join. Thanks, Willem. It'll make a difference. You know, one thing that people don't consider, the fact that when you travel like this, the people have funded the tour. When we were on tour, just enough all the time. The people have always given sufficient amounts of money. Remember, myself and my wife, we never paid ourselves anything out of this because it would be wrong. That's why I'm telling you now that this specific income, I think it's 70% of that 59.99 Rand would come towards our family. I have a plot in the Northern Cape. I would like to develop that and build something there myself in time. There's various other plans that I have. And no, I'm not a multi-billionaire and I don't have tons of property. I've actually had people that have said that I own lots of property. I would love to see these properties, but it's not the case. So I'm a nuclear professional. I can earn top dollar in the nuclear industry. I would have to go to Finland. I can work at Kuburg. I can work at Nexa. There's been various options for me in the past that I've chosen not to take because this work has to continue until it's done. This is important. So nothing will change on the channel. The channel will continue as is. I will produce extra material and these extra live chats. And it's going to be, there we have 100 people on now. It's going to be really awesome. Linking up with the people, with the members on the channel on those Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Those that can come on. And then we can have personal discussions and people can ask me personal questions. It'll really be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, a lot of people here say, yeah, it's true. With a full-time job, I won't. If I have to take this contract that I was offered now at Kuburg on the steam generator replacement project, I would have to work literally 9 hours a day for the next 2 years. I can't do that and do this. So I need to put myself in a position where I can just carry my family. That's important. I don't think, hi, Wendy, Fatima, I think me using my intellectual property knowledge, you know, on this YouTube channel, I have not earned any income from this except what Google AdSense have paid off adverts. And I made public how much that was. I think it was just over 50,000 Rand in a year. So it's not something that you can live off of. Definitely not. It's not possible. Pierre, thanks, Pierre. Andre, the Organic Humanity Movement. Yes, I spoke about the OM at length today, and I will openly speak about OM. Any people that want to ask any questions about the Organic Humanity Movement, OM is a symbol for resistance. This is what we have to drive now until we get the job done, is to get people trained. Lauren has spoken about this openly, and I've got Blanche to speak about this now. Not the detail. if you become a member of OM, you will receive that training. The people that have been to that training, you will be able to testify as to what that means. I cannot speak for it, but I think it's very important that people understand that something's actually happening on the ground. This is very, very important. And in the meetings that I do now, I actually discuss all the different plans out there in the world, as well as in South Africa. And what I dissect them, and I discuss the problems with them. If you actually look at the root cause of all the issues we have in the world, as well as in South Africa with regards to freedom, how we need to solve those problems. And it's important that if you come to this new meeting that I have now, the good, the bad, and the just plain ugly, it's different. It's very different to my past meetings. And I think it adds value. The people say today they enjoyed it, and that they will come to the next one. They want to hear more. So I think it'll work. You don't think that there's 2 years left, Stephen? Well, then you come up with a better plan, and you can come up with a better plan. You obviously know something that I don't. Crazy beautiful. Appreciate all that you do. Thanks, Antoinette. Pay myself first. Antoinette, I don't know what that is. You see, the thing is, you can't be captured by a system that entraps you. I need to be free to continue doing this work. That's important. I need very little to do that. And one way of doing that is to use this platform. And if someone thinks that they're not willing to part with that 59 Rand 99 a month, then they're not willing to do that, and they don't have to. It's fine. And then I need to act accordingly. But the work needs to carry on. I can't stop until the job is done. There's no option. But in the meantime, I need to be able to survive. We're not on a fixed bartering system yet. And I'm not in one place where I can grow a veggie garden or anything like that. My circumstances are different. I am mobile with my family. But the hectic touring before was really taxing. The fact that we had that many meetings. I'm doing a meeting now every single weekend, face-to-face meeting. And then there's still... I'm willing to do meetings in the week, online meetings. So any of you can organize those meetings and ask me for a meeting. Remember, I do not organize those meetings. You can organize them. And then I will join in. And we had 42, 43 people in the last online meeting. It was a huge success. It was very much a discussion. And the nice thing is, in the Zoom platform or any other platform that you choose, the people could talk back and they could give a comment, which was really nice. Greetings from Brabant, Holland. Michael Lawson, welcome in the discussion. Many comments here. Practically, you should earn something for your efforts. You know, the people can still choose if they want to support the membership or not. Hi, Maggie. You joined on Friday. Welcome to the fight. Yes, we are freedom fighters. You know, there's certain words that people are uncomfortable with. People are uncomfortable with words like freedom fighters, but I can't think of a more fitting word than a freedom fighter for what we are doing now. We are literally fighting for freedom. And I want all of you that haven't joined yet to go to the #FreedomSA Facebook group. That link is in the description below each and every video of mine. So if you go to my videos, in the description below, you will see all my links, my Twitter link. I see my Twitter group has grown. The link to the Facebook page, 00 Des. You will also see the link to the Telegram group, which has now grown to over 400 people. So it's increased in numbers. The Odyssey group has increased in numbers. So there's over 260 people on there. And Odyssey is a parallel channel to YouTube. So all my YouTube videos are uploaded to Odyssey automatically. It's part of lbry.tv or library.tv. And on that platform, there should be no censorship. So if something is removed from YouTube, it'll still be available there. So I would encourage you to go to Odyssey and sign up there as well. Join the Telegram channel. It's not a chat group at all. It's just information being put out. And I might put information there with regards to the #FreedomSA and events that will take place in future. So please go and join the Telegram channel. All the links are there, as well as my email address. And a lot of people have been sending me emails. Yeah, it was a good, that Zoom chat, it was 5 hours in the end, actually. So yes, it is long. And a lot of people will go and work for 5 hours and they'll expect an income for it. I've been doing this now for the past year for zero income, and I was more than willing to do that. But now it is important that I am able to just sustain my family. And it's important that I do that now. And if I have to go and do a contract in the nuclear industry while doing this, it will severely hamper my ability to move around and many other things. So that is something to consider. Yes, OHM, it's an organic humanity movement. OHM came first, symbol for resistance. And then came the organic humanity movement. What is against the Constitution? T. Christie, thanks a lot. There's one of our staff just told me that her friends were forced to have the jab this week. Okay, no one can be forced to. You will always have a choice, but the choice might be to let go of your job. And that is terrible. Okay, there are teachers who are told they will lose their job if they deny the jab. Your thoughts? Okay, Michelle, they are not allowed to do that. I know many teachers that refused to get the jab. There was a teacher at my meeting today that refused to get the jab. We were just over 60 people that gathered together, much larger group than I thought. And initially, I thought we'd have maximum 40 people, which would be a great group. But we had over 60 people gathered. I really want to thank everyone that traveled out. Some people traveled from Mpumalanga. Some people traveled over 80 kilometers and even further to come to the meeting. People are really putting an effort to make this work. And it shows the success of what this channel has achieved. That's been incredible. And I really want to thank everyone for that. So, yes, you can't just force someone to do something. Hi, Fiona. SSB memes, what is my name? Someone's playing games here. Okay, let's get rid of that very quickly. Okay, gone. Hi from East London, Terence. Thanks for coming on. Yes, you cannot force someone to take this vaccine. The government will never force it. What they will do is make it almost impossible for you or give you impossible choices. And this is why people need to join OHM and come for the Omega training, because we help you there to become a citizen first and help you to become self-reliant. And once you can do that, then you have options, you have choices. And we need to organize. We need to be at least 1 million strong trained and organized people. This is vital. The chips are down. There's no time to mess around anymore. We need to continue the work on the ground. And I'll be speaking to OHM members a lot. I'll be doing live things every single day of the week almost. So I'll be speaking to a lot of people across the country. There'll be a lot of Zoom meetings happening, so you can look forward to that. We are going into overdrive now. Like I said before, we need to work smarter and we need to work faster. So what I've done up until now has not been good enough. And I always question myself, people, please like the video so that we can get this video shown to as many people as possible. Antoinette, we'll come to you the following week. So this coming Saturday, we will be in Pretoria East. The following Saturday will be by you, Antoinette. So you can book that date. Boksburg. So what is the date for that one? Let's have a look quickly. Then we can announce it now. It'll be the 10th. So the 10th, we will be in Boksburg at Antoinette will organize that. Thanks, Antoinette. She's been wanting me to come out there. I remember that meeting there, Antoinette. You'll remember the people were worried that there would only be 10 people rocking up, and we ended up with over 40 people that rocked up in the last few minutes, and we had to sit out in the garden. It was really, really awesome to see how people can unite and come together. I want this to increase in size across the country in a Freedom SA. And this Freedom Initiative, where people will not just come together for a meeting, but they will spend time together socializing. This is vital. So whether you have a camp out or whatever, everyone braai together. If you're vegetarian, you can braai vegetables. Just a group of people coming together that believe in freedom. Share information, talk to each other, and just enjoy. And it needs to be people from all backgrounds. Your common denominator should be a yearning for freedom. And it's going to revolutionize this country. We have 140 odd people on this live stream now. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. Hi, there's government's plan of building a new mRNA vaccine plant in the next months. It seems clear that they've taken a stance that COVID is going nowhere before then. Just remember, COVID is COVID 2019. So it's an identifier for something. This is what people shouldn't forget. And there's many things that they can classify as COVID. I don't really want to go into the details of that. It's not that important right now. The biggest problem with getting the jab is that you'll be monitored, tracked, and traced right now. Besides all the other things that I don't want to discuss now, I want and maintain this platform for the future. In my meetings, we can let it up. Okay. Waiting for the membership option for the 2 unique videos. Remember, it's not just the 2 unique videos. There will be 4 live chats, 8 o'clock every Thursday for the members. So I will launch that after this video. This video is actually a part of that launch. So I need to add this now to YouTube, explaining it, and then after that, it will be launched. So thank you for all of you that are willing to become members, Double O Days members. It will be awesome. Donkey Whitfield, guys, Antoinette says, above is the link to join. Nice, Maggie. I don't think we will see life without lockdowns for many years. Remember that video where I covered that lockdowns in future will be about the environment. We will be locked down for global warming. These can be permanent lockdowns. They can put permanent things in place where you won't just be able to travel to the shop in your car. I don't think people understand what is coming with regards to that. Caleb, hi from Cape Town. Lynette, Mabi and I listen to all the videos. We agree with everything you say. We're in Scottsboro, Natal. Love your videos. We had a meeting in Scottsboro. We'll be in Natal soon again. We'll be in Cape Town the end of July for sure. And then we will travel up from there. We will do Garden Route and we will visit KwaZulu-Natal again. On the way to Cape Town, we'll have a meeting in Free State. And then we will go to KZN and many of the other provinces. So just remember, touring is not over, people. We're going to be touring a lot. It's just we were not going to be on a permanent tour. We were permanently touring for a year. It was quite something. Hi, Lane. Over 21, yes. As Justice says, I hope you people have subscribed to Agenda 21 Truth South Africa. Justice Killian, go and support Justice. Shirley Erasmus. Yeah, climate lockdown is being spoken about more and more every day. If you actually see what the people of the health organization are saying, and then these countries where they have sheep mentality, like Australia and New Zealand, I mean, those are the countries where these ideas are coming from. Thank goodness it's not us. Our people, they don't care about things like that. Ons is te harde gat in die land. Hi, Mark Anthony. Dimitri, quick thought about tomorrow night with Ramaphosa, possible level 4 or 5. Dimitri, it doesn't really matter what he says. How does it matter? How does it change how we need to organize? It doesn't change the fact that we need to organize in large numbers. So people, please go to the website, the Organic Humanity Movement, www.organichumanitymovement.org. Read the website. If you have questions, phone me, speak to me. Phone Lauren, speak to her. But join and then become a part of Omega and join the training. It's Ending Government or Global Atrocities. And it's important that you become a part of a structure of people that are assembling, training themselves, empowering themselves so that they can be their own government first. We need to make the government, this globalist government, irrelevant. So, if we fear what's going to be happening with lockdowns, then we are saying that they are governing our minds, governing our thoughts, our actions, and everything. We can't think like that. Anybody from Witbank or Middelburg? We will still come out to Witbank again. We will definitely. There was someone from Mpumalanga at the meeting today. Johan? Someone did come out from Mpumalanga. Wayne, hi everyone, changing my name to full name. That's awesome. Crazy beautiful ends. There may be another pandemic. I've heard talk of the SPARS pandemic that these evil idiots want to release. Listen, there's many possibilities. I don't think we should discuss it in this forum. We can discuss things like that. Remember, I have documents from the 1990s, things my father was privy to, that lays out many things. We can discuss it in person. I think it's better that way. Is a way to a better future for South Africa, Earth. Absolutely. The organic humanity movement was formed out of all of these problems, considering the global threat and what we have to do in South Africa to mitigate that global threat. And there's so much built into the plan to actually make this work in the end. We don't actually have any other option. Unless someone has knowledge that I don't have at all and they've come up with something better. People simply need to look around what happened around the world, see what is coming for us. People seemingly think this is a local SA issue. Willem Jansen van Rensburg, that's true. It's very sad when people think it's local. I don't think local at all. I only think international because I understand the enemy. It's an international enemy. Many of those families are in the country. They actually live here. Hi, Ero. Awesome. Yeah, Eric was at the meeting as well. Graham, hi. Okay, Koptuk is quiet for one simple reason. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is fighting against this New World Order ideology. She's doing many things behind the scenes and many of you might not understand or agree. She is doing many things behind the scenes to fight this New World Order. I heard from someone that might be watching right now, Craig, if you're watching, mentioned that she is decentralizing business and taking it into the rural areas, exactly what should be done, so that the people don't have to leave the rural areas to go to the city centers, because that is what's in line with the New World Order plans, is to put us all inside cities so we can be controlled. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is fighting this directly. So she's in a very difficult and precarious position. While she's there, she can do a lot for us. She has made sure that the lockdown levels have changed by hurting the alcohol and cigarette suppliers, the Ruperts. They are the people that call the shots with regards to the lockdown levels, especially influencing Cyril Ramaphosa. So each time that she hurts them, they open up the lockdown earlier. Any link between Eskom load shedding, water crisis, and lockdowns in South Africa? Yes, a concerted plan to destroy the country. You see, the government needs to be destroyed for us to accept this new order, and we don't even accept anything. So the South African people are too stubborn. Yeah, we'll see crisis upon crisis. Be prepared. Just remember, the fact that that crisis you speak of is a mainstream media created crisis, a government created crisis. So it doesn't mean that a crisis is actually there. I've seen very little evidence for a crisis except how people behave. Tracy Lee Botha, this government knows what they are doing is wrong. They can be tried for crimes against humanity. We aren't fighting a COVID pandemic. We are fighting a fear pandemic and our freedom. Well, freedom is a big, big concern. And the moment your freedom is affected, I want to shout out, and I want to make sure that people understand that your freedom is being undermined. And my In the News series, which is not going to be affected by my membership at all, neither will be my Freedom Initiative or any of my past Moments in Time or Question Everything series videos. You'll still have access to all of those. When is your next online meeting, Des, and how can one participate? Okay. You organize that online meeting. I don't organize the online meetings. I don't organize my 00 Days meetings, except the one that we had today. So you need to organize a meeting. Organize Zoom, invite people in. I can advertise if you want. If you just want to invite people that you know, that's fine. I don't mind. But I don't organize the meetings. You see, if people don't organize meetings, I see there's no demand for a meeting. It tells me a lot. I learn from what people do. This is important. We're almost at 200 people. That's incredible. Thank you so much. We can get more likes on the video so that we can actually get these algorithms to pop out there. So Crazy Beautiful, please organize that online meeting. I don't know when it is. Someone said today they'll organize one soon. We can have one almost every night if someone organizes it. If my throat can hold out, it's already taking a bit of strain. Like I said, we won't go past an hour because I've already been speaking for 3 hours straight before this, and I came straight into this. Lynette, you want to join? What do you want to join the online meeting? DS put up cameras every few meters apart on all the main roads in the Western Cape. Absolutely. Michelle Klassen. And you know, the Democratic Alliance, I call them New World Order heavy. They are fully on board with the New World Order. And it's really sad. Billy van die Bosveld, Willem, even though she banned my 6, I'll support her. Billy, you need to contact me. Yeah, so we can talk. You know, I can't even hide behind 00 days. Everyone has my contact details. Corey Duplessis, why didn't you join forces with the Liberty Fighters Network? That is a strange question. Maybe the rest of you in the channel can actually answer that for Corey. Those that have been to my meetings where Rainer have spoken, all the live streams I've had with Rainer, yeah, I don't understand that, Corey. Maybe try and explain to me what you mean by that. I'm not sure if you're new to this channel. Des, have you seen the docs regarding the gold and diamonds stolen from South Africa? Yes, I have. Maggie Smith. We must act now. Once your freedom is gone, that's the point of no return. Absolutely. We have to join the resistance. I'm a part of the resistance. I'm really glad that I am. Antoinette, ek het ook nie geweet om te Zoom nie, maar nou weet ek. Interestingly, I had someone, a Zoom meeting, it's the first Zoom meeting I've set up with someone in the US that was considering doing a documentary on the tour around the country. It's an Academy Award-winning filmmaker, a lady that's a South African citizen. She might be coming back to South Africa soon. I hope you're watching this video. I had a wonderful discussion with her, and she has a real interest in exposing what's happening in the world. And I really feel honored that she contacted me and had a discussion with me about what we are doing on the ground, because this is a big thing. Just understand what we have achieved up until now. I don't think has ever happened in the history of the world. It's incredible. Under lockdown conditions, to having seen so many people, we've all been healthy. There's been no accident on this tour. It's all been good. And but Antoinette, I learned how to use Zoom in that conversation with her, and it wasn't that difficult. It was fairly easy. Hi, Sean, Malcolm. Yeah, Koptuk. She's very clever in the way that she is manipulating things for us. And a lot of people will see it, the people that have open minds and open eyes. Make government irrelevant, prioritize water, food, shelter, energy, and something to keep you sane. Thanks, Terence. Well said. You know, this needs to become common in societal discussion now. If people can't see what's coming with this whole climate change lockdowns that they're speaking about now, I don't know what will spur you into action. Yes. Concerned South African, sorry, just woke up now. Not a good day. Lost 2 very close family members this afternoon. It feels like things are pushed hard now by the elites across the world. I'm so sorry to hear about that. My condolences to you. And yes, it is terrible that, you know, I don't think there's any consideration for life to these people when you speaking about the greater good ideology, and I discussed it in the meeting today, and I was very brutal. This greater good ideology, you will suffer someone to die. I was specifically speaking about the building that collapsed in the USA. Many of you might have seen that. How the first thing they do is not give people freedom to go and save lives in there. They cordon the area off. Now you must stand on the outside. So immediately, people cannot act to try and save lives. Think about that. That's greater good ideology. And they say we can only send in a team that's this size. And believe me, I'm well trained in rescue in those situations. So, yes, it is precarious. Things are complicated. But within 3 days, it becomes just a cleanup operation. It's not a rescue operation anymore. So you need to very, very quickly lift slabs and hope to find someone alive if you want to save somebody. But the greater good ideology is winning at this stage, and those people are getting away literally with murder. Nathan Khabi, young Zuma, had a chat with his father last year about how they tried to put power back in the hands of the rural communities. Any truth to that? Absolutely true. So go and watch the series Swimming with the Zumas. Zuma Jr. speaking to his father. They expose a lot there. Go and watch that series on YouTube. You will learn a lot. Besides the things I already know about what went down in the past, how Zuma was poisoned, how they tried to sabotage his plane, etc. DW, time to end these illegal, illegitimate, tyrannical lockdowns. You know, the only way that we can do that is to actually citizens first, and then we become the government. When we are gathered in numbers, you are the government then. At the moment, as long as you are subject to what the government is doing to you, they are governing you and you are subject to them. And this is not what a government is supposed to do. So we don't have a government. It's a dictatorship. It's worse than a dictatorship. I don't even want to call it that. I don't know about level 5 for 21 days. You know, if you understand intelligence, you will understand that they will send a voice message out on WhatsApp. It'll go everywhere. I've received a gazillion of those. And then test the people's response. If everyone shuts up and then just moan and bitch, then they might just implement it. Yes. Sean Holder, I'll be voting OM, Organic Humanity Movement. So if you want to vote for OM in your area, contact me, contact Lauren, go to the Organic Humanity Movement website, sign up, become a member of Omega. People around the country are becoming a part of the solution. But if you don't want to get involved and learn to become a proper citizen, then you can vote. You can vote for OM on the PR ballot paper if there's no councillor standing in your area. But remember, the OM's goal is to change the entire political system so that political parties ceases to exist. So there won't be political parties in future. You will just be directly voting for your future leaders. And the thing is, most other organizations today are trying to fix things in the current system. OM is changing the entire system, not just the constitution, the Bill of Rights, the electoral system, the judicial system, the school education system. All of those needs to be changed desperately. Why don't you come forward with the truth? We will support her. Who is this? NDZ? That'll be lethal for a villain. If NDZ comes forward with the truth, she will die. Yeah, please. Hi, Justin. Hope you're doing well. We come and visit you soon. It'll be great to come visit you. We have over 200 people on. We have almost 140 likes. If we can get 200 likes, it'll really be awesome to drive that algorithm. Tracy Lee, I spoke about Jesse today in the meeting, and I think he misunderstands many things. I would like to sit down and meet with him and tell him the brutal and honest truth about this world. I would have loved to speak to him about his arrest and what happened there. Now, there's a good example of someone I believe wants to do the right thing but understands things completely wrong. So he needs new information. I'm not sure if he'll be willing to listen. I hope at this stage that everyone will have an open mind. Billy, thanks, Billy. Yeah, we can have nice chats, even meet up if we can. Kim says, keep up the good work. Daphne, Felicilo Mtolo, thank you so much, sir, for your info. I'm following you. Thanks. I would love to come and visit your area, so please contact me and let me know. Organize a meeting. People, I want you to organize these live streams. I'll be available, like I said, every Thursday from 8 o'clock. I'll be doing a live chat, not a live stream. I'll be chatting to you guys, to the members on this channel, and we'll see how this works. I have no idea. I haven't done this before. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll find out. And I'll always be very open and transparent with you guys. You know, as I've traveled around the country, places where I've stayed, I've actually shown people the Days bank account details so that they can see how people donate and the amounts of money is being donated to the account. So there's many people around the country that have seen it with their own eyes, and it's very important to have that kind of transparency. So that you can see, because I do believe there's lots of people that just try and make an absolute killing out of people's pain, suffering, fear, and many other things. And that's not what we want to do. We have to ensure that we become self-reliant, that you become an independent leader in your own life. That's vital. Level 5 was suggested by Malema on a TV interview I saw today. It says that is Squirrel's plan. I don't know. I don't think Squirrel has a plan. Squirrel gets told what to do. Cyril Ramaphosa. Yeah, DA is the same as the ANC. They're not just the same, they're worse actually. They are supporting, their leaders are fully supporting this New World Order agenda. How do I prove that? JP Smith, when he made as if they are against the anti-gun bill, what did JP Smith say to the people in Cape Town when he stood on that bakkie? When he wasn't given a chance to speak, he just took it to promote the DA. He said one very simple thing right at the beginning. He said, we can talk about disarmament once the police can protect the people. So when can the police protect the people? Why will we ever discuss disarmament? We should never discuss disarmament. He's fully in bed with this New World Order plan. They are wolves in sheep's clothing. Don't trust them as far as you can see them. Yeah, people, please like the video. We had 168 likes. Cecil Mac, thank you for everything you've done for us and continue to do with creating awareness for everyone. People, I need your help to help creating awareness. Just remember, the success of this channel is because of you. It's not because of me. You are sharing these videos on average more than 3,000 times a video. That is incredible work on your side. So this channel is a success because of the people on the channel. It's a Double Days community. And, you know, when I go out to the meetings, it feels like I'm meeting family. It's an extended family. And this is how we're supposed to work. You are the first government, then it's your immediate family, and then it's your community. And after that only do you get local and national government. So we are the first government. And in these meetings, when the people come together like this, 60 people gathered here today, we're a community of people. It's absolutely awesome. It's stunning to be in that kind of environment. Yes, Willem, I agree with you. Jesse seems honest and sincere. I do want to meet with him and talk with him. There's a few things I would like to explain to him, and then we see, you know, if he's open to it. I don't know. He sent me a mail when I just started Double Days where he said we're wasting our time, that all the governments in the world would be gone by May of last year. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. I didn't even respond to the mail. I just thought he was an ignorant youth. And yeah. Elaine, like and share. Yes, Elaine. Thank you so much for everything you're doing, Elaine. Many people have contacted me and come to the meetings because of you. Thank you so much. All it takes is for someone to just speak. It doesn't cost money. Tasha Marie, new lockdown and levels is coming. Plan to Delta variant. Listen, you can have variants like it's coming out of your Yahoo. Really, I mean, anyone can come up with any idea at this stage, and the people will believe it if the mainstream media pushes it. Sean, invite your friends for a braai and invite Des and family too for that braai and a meeting. That'll be awesome. anyone. We should come together. The whole idea is for people to come together. If you're not on the Facebook group, even if you don't like Facebook, okay, the group #FreedomSA. The link in the description below each and every video, if you click on that link, it'll take you to the group. Even if you're not on Facebook, you'll still be able to see the posts. So just consider that. War of ideologies. I'm very open-minded. South Africa heading for civil or unrest or war. No, not if I can stop it. That's not going to happen unless the United Nations are pushing that agenda. The people of this country do not want war. Would have happened long ago if they did. Yes, DA is fully supporting this new world order. Complete waste of time. Well, they won't change the system. They're operating in the current system. It's financing them. Hi, Fiona. Mom and I will support your 2 videos monthly. We appreciate you and Lauren. Thank you so much, Fiona. It was great speaking to you the other day. I speak to so many people on the phone. My throat is getting raw. We have about 9 minutes left. Then I also need to go and spend time with my family. But so many people after the meeting said, but we thought you were going to do another live stream or Zoom meeting tonight. So I decided to do a live stream and also announce at the same time that there will be a membership option on this channel where I will make 2 unique videos for members every month and 4 live chats. Every Thursday at 8 o'clock at night, a live chat. And I will launch that option tonight, and then you can decide to join. Hi, Des. When will Malema and Shavambu be held accountable for VBS theft? That's a very good question. I actually don't care. If you actually understand how much money is leaving this country to the UK and to the United States, stolen via agents, it makes VBS and all of that look like chicken feed. I mean, if you see how much money was stolen pre-1994, post-1994, money has been stolen since forever. Who do you think is the most prominent subversive groups besides EFF and DA? Wow. That's a very good question, and maybe something that I'll discuss in person with you. A lot of people are very sensitive. There are many subversive groups out there. You actually have to look at how they operate to see whether they are subversive or not. And many groups on social media are subversive. If I, for instance, look at Muslim Mani and I look at Herman Mashaba, they are really trying to do what they're doing. They're messing it up completely, but I don't think they're subversive at all. Just to say who I don't think is subversive. Not that I support what they're doing. I think they're failing at trying to do anything. They will just be absorbed into at the end of the day. They won't have any options. And, if I look at someone like Neil de Beer, it's absolute subversion. Because Neil de Beer, like with the DA, has clearly stated that the day when all the criminals don't have arms, we can sit around the table with Begit and discuss disarmament, which means he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Besides that, I know he tried to recruit Debbie Els as an agent, and Debbie obviously didn't fall for this nonsense, and I really want to applaud her for that and expose it. She records every phone call that's made to her, and she sent me that voice clipping, and I could warn her. So I know firsthand that he's still working for the enemy. So yes, subversion, UIM is absolute subversion. Malcolm, it's not that simple. Who was an MK? Yeah, MK terrorist. Exactly, Corey. Yeah, water collection ideas. We will very soon with our members communicate with those that have received training, and then we can go into a lot more detail. But there is a lot of information online that one can follow. But I want to keep it simple. I don't want to make things complicated. And we will give the basic information that people need for water and food storage. My wife and I are water and food storage specialists. We've done many lectures on it for years. Michael Lawson says the problem with coming together is that we don't have a leading speaker who is well enough versed in the issues you mentioned. Michael, watch this space. It certainly won't be me. You will see people emerging. You will see people emerging once the population starts to change the way we behave. And this is what we're doing on the ground. You will see real leaders emerging. We don't have any of them out there right now. But a very good point to consider. Tersh says most of the public do not believe the one world order plans. They said we are psycho and believe in conspiracy. She blare, blare. Yeah, bleed, bleed. You know, we are changing that one person at a time. You know, today's meeting, half the people were new. They've never been to a meeting before. So this happens all the time. We're getting new people in all the time. And at this stage, it's important. Wow, we have 230 people watching. Thanks for the 200 likes. That's awesome. Liking the video helps drive the algorithms. I didn't think that many people will come up this time of night. Thank you very much. It's very important now that you either come up with a better plan or join a plan, okay? And this is why I'm doing the good, the bad, and the just plain ugly. Dissecting these plans. And the organic humanity movement, if you look at the plan, it's comprehensive. It looks at a worldwide threat. It helps to make us sovereign. It helps to make us a superpower. And to do that, we need to transform citizens. We need to transform hundreds of thousands of citizens and train them. If we don't have them trained, this is not going to work. And we're busy doing this on the ground now. It's happening as we speak. It's really exciting. Worldwide change is coming soon. Nasara, for us, the world order days are nearly over. No, Malcolm, I'm sorry to say, but that's not true. You know, people were saying this in last year, that this was all going to be over. No, I'm afraid that that is not the case. You can please, Malcolm, Kensett, phone me, and we can have a discussion about that, and I'll tell you the brutal truth. You know, point of contact, common law will take its course naturally. You don't need a system to introduce common law. People do common law because they're people. I don't think a lot of people understand they're trying to create something that doesn't really exist in the way that they explain it. Common law is in us. You can't get rid of it. I wish I could meet you guys and talk. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Please, contact me, phone me, give me a call. We can talk. I speak to people all the time. Direct elections, no more career politicians, resist. Secret societies suck. You know, I don't think there should be any secret societies anywhere in the world. I don't think that they have any good in them. I discussed at length in the meeting today. I don't see any point in a secret society. You know, wanting to protect important information or so on is very different to being secretive and actually excluding people. So anything that's exclusive is bad to begin with. We need to make sure that there's no secret societies. We want to shine light on everything. That's important. Sean Holder. A one world currency for South Africa. Well, we don't have to worry about the impact if OM gets a new system implemented where we elect our leaders directly. These people, if these new leaders, if the new president comes from the Omega training structures, you're going to have someone that really knows what's going on in the world. And that person will then help create policies with other highly intelligent people that believe in humanity first. They believe in the values of OM. The values of OM is love first, knowledge next, justice next, then action. So those four things are vital. If you go to the Organic Humanity Movement website, organichumanitymovement.org, then you can get all the details there. So one world currency, really, it doesn't matter. But yes, that is a plan. You're not wrong about that. And it'll be a digital currency. So, I mean, if you look at Bitcoin, it was not created by Satoshi Nakamoto. It was created by the council. Elaine, I love what Elaine Diplock's saying. Why pay attention to anything the government says anyway? I absolutely agree with her. We just need to focus on what we are doing on the ground. Elaine has been to training. She understands what we are doing. Many of the people on here have been to training. Many of the people I've seen. And we've trained over 500 people countrywide now. That's a lot of people with this knowledge. I see we're still growing. Thank you so much for all the viewers. We have over 200 likes now. That'll really help with the algorithms. Thank you so much. You'll definitely join the weekly YouTube meetings. Thanks, Kathy. Remember, there will be two there will be two unique videos as well for members. My opinion on Big Daddy Liberty. I've met with Cisle in Century City in Cape Town. People begged us to meet. He also met with Lauren. He's such an awesome person. I absolutely love Cisle. When Cisle says that he is an unapologetic Zionist, just remember he means it from a different perspective to the Zionists that I discuss in my meetings. So don't hammer him for that. He means it in a very different way. One has to be able to understand the intricate detail of world history to actually understand how people understand things. But Big Daddy Liberty, I believe that he's fighting for freedom. He understands what freedom means. He went through the DA machine and he came out the other side. He left them for a reason. I applaud him for that. Thank you, Cisle, for fighting for freedom and speaking about liberty around the country. I hope that answers your question, Kim. Thanks for joining, Kathy. Dalian Bota, how do I reach the Zuma videos, please? I'm old school. Dalian, I will put a link to that in the community section of Double O Days. Okay. So in the community section, I'll put a link to Zooming with the Zumas. You can just, in YouTube, go and put in Zooming with a Z, Zooming with the Zumas. Okay. Let me see if, in fact, if I can get it up quickly, and then I'll post the link there for you. So I can't see your comments now because I'm going into another YouTube here. And I'll post the link. Zooming with the Zumas. I think it's important for everyone on this channel to go and watch this. It's Voltage TV, it's called. So Zooming with the Zumas part 1, 2, 3, etc. I'm going to see if I can post the link here in the live stream. Okay. Wow, we have over 243 people on here. Ah, it's posted. Okay, so there you have it. Zooming with a Zoom. Marina could see it. It was amazing to have been there today. Have real contact with real people. I feel energized, and Des's talk has calmed down my extremely anxious and paranoid mind. Thank you so much, Des and Lauren. Marina, thanks so much for coming. It's our good friends down in Cape Town has communicated with many people of their friends in Gauteng to come to the meeting. Thank you for coming out. Thank you to the people all over the country that are asking their friends to come to the meetings. You know, I'm willing to do this. I don't charge money for these meetings. I want everyone to get to hear what I know, my perspective on history as well as the future. We need to put it out there as much as we can. I just need your help to get to people. That's the important part. Wesley, Peter, what's your take as to what will happen to so many employees who will lose their jobs due to them not taking the vaccine? Wesley, hopefully that'll drive them to action. I hope that is all I want to say right now. Smangele and Guni, thank you. This brings back hope for real freedom. There is hope for real freedom, Smangele. We are already busy on the ground. It's already happening. So go to www.organichumanitymovement.org. Go and look at what the OM stands for. We're going to be changing the entire political system, change the constitution, the Bill of Rights, the electoral system. We will directly elect leaders in future. My wife, Lauren Evanthia, she came up with the idea that we need to elect our leaders directly under a new electoral system, completely new system, a new governance system. There's many things we need to change. If you understand who created the system that we're stuck in now, and the system was created for the country to fail. It's deliberate. A lot of past conspiracies are becoming reality these days. Sean, that's true. You know, conspiracy is a conspiracy. It's not a theory. That's actually people conspiring to do something. Okay. Paul says, can you perhaps add to rumors that Coburg has reached its maintenance tolerance threshold and is weeks away from having a totally shut down to prevent catastrophic meltdown? Paul, no, that's utter nonsense. Okay, the first thing you need to understand, you can't just get a catastrophic meltdown at a nuclear power station. The fuel is cooled, it'll be fine. It doesn't even need to be in the reactor. So people that put out news like that, they're talking utter nonsense. They're talking through the notes. If you want details on that, please give me a call. My number is in the description below this video. We can have an extensive chat on that. I think maybe what I should do is actually have a video on that, because that can ease people's minds. I should do that in one of the Freedom Initiative videos. And I can tell you, Valapi Ntuli, the power station manager at Coburg, is a very competent person, highly skilled professional. My last project wouldn't have been a huge success if it wasn't for Valapi. He has a lot of very good insight into how to get things done. There are very complex things happening there. And this has got nothing to do with the reactor safety or the nuclear fuel safety. Let me just make that clear. Hi, Des, love your work. Are you aware that the first meta-analysis about ivermectin has been published? Yes, people have been sending me information on that non-stop. Hi, Dietmar. My apology for entering so late. I feel this format of meeting is great. Thanks for all your courage, effort, and time. Dietmar, please, if you can, you should be capable, organize double O days meetings so that I can have meetings with people on Zoom as well. I watched your video, the presentation this morning, Dietmar. I did about an hour of it. I told the people in my meeting that everyone should watch it. So I'm going to put it in the community section of Double O Days, and I want every one of you to go and watch that video. It is vital that you watch it, please. Dietmar is an O member, a wonderful person, and we're really privileged to have him on board in this fight for freedom. Thank you, Dietmar, for everything that you're doing in Grahamstown. Why do we need a vaccine when we have ivermectin? And listen, my father said clearly there would be no vaccine for this virus. Now, he didn't say this in 2004 for nothing. I'll just leave it at that. Corey, I've had numerous meetings with Reino. I speak to Reino often. Reino has spoken at my meetings. We've been working together since a very long time. Paul Leg, that'd be awesome. Thanks there. Mark Vessels. Sure, there's so many messages, people. Unfortunately, I can't get to all of these. They're like scrolling so fast. Malcolm, it's about the chip and depopulation. Just remember one thing. There is no chip or small little robots in this vaccine, whatever they're injecting the people with, okay? We don't have the technology to do that at this stage. The smallest chip we can make, yes, you can put it in a fairly large syringe. It's about 0.5 millimeter. It's just a plain chip. It can't transmit anything. Mitsubishi and Hitachi have made chips like that. But like I said, in my Freedom Initiative video series, I will dispel any fake nonsense and I will give you the truth. And the truth is worse than all the fake news out there. You will be monitored, tracked, and traced. You won't know whether you're coming or going. That's the problem. What does it mean to be a liberal thinker? Interesting. Where is that question now? LE Design. I think being liberal means that you give other people the opportunity to believe what they want. And I think that's important. I choose to have a conservative life. That's me. However, I believe in liberty. Now, liberty and being a liberal is very different. And being liberal is considered different in India, in South Africa, in the US, or in the UK, or in France, or in Russia. So the meaning of liberal, you need to go to the dictionary and look at the meaning of liberal. Then you will understand what a liberal thinker is. And we should return back to what words actually mean. I think it's important. that we don't hijack words. Like, if you use the word freedom fighter in the 1980s, you were a terrorist. And we are nothing short of freedom fighters right now. Yeah, Michael Lawson, absolutely follow the money. Then what do you know says, watch out for the deception of the New World Order. Can I tell you something? We are the New World Order, the people. We are the people in the order. If you actually understand, if you've been to my meeting, then you will understand who runs and controls the world. And people get it so flippant wrong. It's really annoying. We are the order that's being created, the people. That's why we can counter this. Thank you for the organic meat group. The info is very relevant but mind-boggling. Thank you, Lauren, for the Leave Our Kids Alone series. Rosemary, now she's doing Leave Our Guns Alone. She was interviewed this morning on Moraleta FM, so I'm sure she'll post that link later. But, you know, a lot of people on the Leave Our Guns Alone group, and it's almost at 8,000 people now in a week, not even a week, in a very short space of time. A lot of those people aren't gun owners, and Lauren doesn't own a gun. Yes, she owns weapons, but not a gun. And the people believe in your right to self-defense, and the fact that your right to self-defense with a firearm should not be removed. And this is why they join the group. It's a point of no return, and it's very important that we make sure that this stupid bill doesn't pass. And I don't care about timelines for public comment. It means nothing to me. We are the people. We don't fall to the whims of a fake government. I mean, it's ridiculous. Cape Town local, hi Des. Maybe at some point in your vids, you could tell us a bit more of what you know on Project Bluebeam. Your work is much appreciated. I know a lot about Project Bluebeam. I will do something on Project Bluebeam in my members-only videos, videos like that. I will also cover a lot of documents, my father's book, many other things. That's my intellectual property. And I will do it in the members section. So if you become a member, you will be able to get access to that kind of info. Jay, it's not about a virus, it's about injecting you with nanotech for social credit score system. Jay, unfortunately not. Nanotech. You need to understand what nanotech is, or a nanoparticle. We all consist of nanoparticles. There's definitely no small little robots crawling around in your body. We don't have the technology to do that. The social credit score system is a huge problem, and it's something that we need to discuss at length at some stage. Certainly. Ditmar, we're in the process of getting things going in a more organized way. A privilege to share with you and Lauren. Yeah, that'll be awesome, Ditmar. We will be connecting with all the Omega groups around the country. For those of you that don't know, that Omega groups are being established all over South Africa, and the people are starting to take action in their communities, first in their own lives, because that's where it starts. I don't like it when people say, but this person doesn't want to listen to me and that person doesn't want to listen to me. I always say to them, first focus on yourself. Have you sorted out yourself? If you have not, don't worry about the other people. First, worry about yourself. Yes, we can chat. Ali Design, please contact me. Des, please remember to put Ditmar's video link in your community section as mentioned today. Yes, I will do that, Marina. It's very important that I get that video out there in the community section. Please go and watch it, people. Ditmar is a wealth of information, and we will certainly make use of him in the Omega structures in future. COVID cultists love supporting lockdowns. Wow, there's so many things here. People, my throat is really getting sore. We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I really need to get to my family. Paul Lex says, Bluebeam. I can tell you a lot about Project Bluebeam. It's not something that you discuss in a normal open forum. Certainly not. Okay. The nanotech will alter your brain, pineal gland, and DNA. You know, as long as it's not nano robots, nanotech a nanoparticle can do things, you know. But nanotech, be very careful. Just loosely speaking about things, there's too much fake nonsense out there. It's really annoying. Hi, Uwe. It seems that the greater percentage of the current spike in infections is by recently vaccinated people getting ill. Personally, I know of more vaccinated ill people than none. It is a concern right now. I am following that very closely. That seems to be the case. And yeah, just remember, when you are using something that's experimental, expect anything to happen. That's as simple as that. Just resting to note, the live comments got blocked on the device I was listening in on another device now and can follow. That's interesting, Dirk. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Dirk. Nice to hear from you. Well, last night, Lauren's live stream was cut, literally. If you go and subscribe to the Organic Humanity Movement's YouTube channel, it's gone over 1,000 people last night. Then you'll be able to watch live streams every Friday that Lauren will put out. And she will also be interviewing or speaking to many candidates that will be in the local government election. So you can just hear how people think differently, very differently. It's really awesome. Hi, Elsa. A letter sent from the United Health Professionals to every country in the world saying to stop the lockdown to us was from Maposa and Mabuza and Mkhize, but nothing was said about it. Just remember, they have their own masters. So, I mean, they're not going to listen to any letter. Willem Janssen van Rensburg is saying, dare say we overcome our local dictators. Don't you think the UN will be here pounding us into submission like they did to countries like Libya? Willem, just remember what I said earlier. We will be trained and ready. If you have 1 million strong people that are trained and ready, no country will come mess with you. Why is the AF, Freedom Front Plus and other political parties not campaigning like the EFF? Just remember that DA and Freedom Front Plus, these parties, if you actually see where they get funding from, follow the money, you will actually see what is going on. They are fake oppositions. Fake oppositions. They stood with Cyril Ramaphosa when he announced the lockdowns. They're in bed with the same enemies. Yeah, Maggie, I need to go rest. Slurp some milk. My throat is actually raw, to be honest. Check out DARPA and COVID-19. Jay, there's nothing I have not checked out. Okay. I can give lectures on these things. The UN is part of the people creating the New World Order. They're implementing all the policies in governments to create this New World Order. Hi, Antoinette. Yes, just people remember that Whitfield Boksburg, we have a meeting the 10th of the 7th. Okay? Remember 10th of the 7th, Whitfield Boksburg. You can go and join that meeting. I'll put it up on social media. I'll also do a specific video on that. And then we can get together in Boksburg. We had a nice big meeting there last time. But we need more. I've been to KZN twice yet so far. Yes, live chats with me every Thursday at 8 o'clock for the Double Days members. Every Thursday at 8 o'clock, and then 2 unique videos. Okay, people, I really have to go now. Thank you so much for coming on. We were a large group. I didn't expect this many people. Thank you so much. Remember, next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock, I'll put that up beforehand. We will have a live chat with all the Double Days members. Thank you so much for this opportunity to speak to you. Thank you very much. Till the next video.